Hello dear friends, Chef to Himself is again with you. I'm Jim Davis, and Svetlana Davis, my co-creator, director and producer, is behind the camera.
Hello!
Okay guys, last week we went to the tropical Asia to Thailand, but this week I'd like to take you up north to Scandinavia, because our today's dish is exactly from that particular area of the world. Today we're cooking fish cakes, which always been the centerpiece of the table in the Scandinavian countries like Sweden, Denmark or Norway. So guys, our main ingredients. I've got here about 2 pounds of tilapia, 4 slices of white bread, some salt, onions, pepper, coriander, dry mustard, dill, chopped dill, and some red pepper flakes. And that's gonna be it. So how we'll start doing that? First of all, we need to dunk our bread into water because it will go into dish. Let's do it. You know, many may ask me why I'm cooking fish cakes with bread and water. You know, according to my experience, I know I should have probably used some milk. That's the most common way. But for those who's going to keep those fish cakes in the fridge, I can assure you, when we cook it with water, they're going to be kept for much longer. When you're using milk, well, probably 2 days at max. Now, my friends, we need to cut our fish for our fish cakes. As I told you, this is tilapia. Very nice fresh water and actually very underestimated fish. It's very versatile. You can fry it, you can bake it, you can boil it, you can do whatever you want. Whatever your actually creativity will tell you to do with it. And the last but not the least, it's very gentle on your budget. Now it's time for the onion. Just 1 medium-sized onion for this amount of fish. We'll just roughly chop it like this. So our onion's ready. Put it aside. And now we need to squeeze water out of our bread. Okay, now guys, we need to chop our stuff. We're gonna chop together our bread, our fish of course, and onions. But for this particular chop I have, I believe I will need to use it 3 times. We divide these portions into 3. So let's do it. Put some fish over here. And that's going to be it. Now, 1/3 of our bread. There we go. A bit more. And some onions. Also 1/3. Yep. And now, let's chop it. Look what we've got. So guys, that's our last portion. And let me show you how nice and smooth it is. Now we're mixing our stuff. That's a broad field for your culinary fantasy, for being chefs to yourself. You can use your favorite ingredients. You can use your favorite herbs, garlic, whatever you like, to your taste, because you're cooking for yourself. So let's start it. We'll start it with an egg. Let's put it here. Some salt. I believe that for this particular amount, we need, let's say, a teaspoon of salt. Then we'll try. If necessary, we'll add something. Black pepper. And by the way, the exact amount of spices you'll find in the description. Ground coriander. Mustard. And just some dill. Just a little bit more. I believe that's it. Now, one thing. Let's start mixing it. And one optional ingredient, guys. You can add it or not. It depends on your taste. That's just 1 tablespoon of mayo. It adds fluffiness. So, let's mix it. See, our fish is a little bit tough. And there's one life hack. Add a little bit of water. Here I've got half a cup. Let's pour just a little bit and see how it turns out. It's time to prepare patties for our fish cakes. But we need to do some preparatory work. First of all, fish is very, very sticky. And it will stick to anything until we take some precautionary measures, shall I say. So I put just a little bit of olive oil on this board to prevent from sticking. And now, patties itself. Again, because it's a sticky stuff, we need some warm water. So I dunk one of my hands, take a spoon, put it into my palm, wet my other hand, and see. Pretty, huh? So again, well guys, our patties for fish cakes are ready. Now, just 2 operations left. We need to brown them. To get a very nice crust which preserve all the juices inside. And then we're gonna bake it just for 10 minutes. Let's go. We preheated our skillet, and now I'm reducing the heat to medium-high. I understand that it's quite individual, but on our stove it's mark 8. So, again, you can actually use any oil. Put it here. Another thing. Here is some breadcrumbs. I want to preserve juices even more. That's why I'm dunking my patties into the breadcrumbs. See guys, I put just 5 patties here. Otherwise it's going to be pretty difficult to turn them over. Nice. Let's turn it. look, what a nice crust we have here. This is our goal, to get this crust, this nice crust, because they're gonna get cooked through in the oven. Now, we brown them well, look at this. And we put it right to the pan to go to the oven. There we go. Well guys, we browned our fish cakes well. Look how pretty they are. And now we're putting them into the oven. I preheated it to 400 degrees. Bake. And putting them just for 10 minutes. So let's go. Well guys, 10 minutes have passed. And let's see what we have here. Here we go. Our dish is ready. Let's serve it. Okay. Our famous mashed potatoes first. Then our fish cakes. And I would suggest to Jacob to add just one Campari tomato, a couple of small pickles, and our homemade marinated red onion. My dear friends, our dish is ready. I believe it's pretty. Probably I wouldn't be afraid of saying beautiful. And according to this, our tradition, I will pair this particular dish with nice Pinot Noir. I believe it's a good match. Dear friends, to all of you, thank you for being with us. Thank you for sharing our passion to culinary. Please be a good chef to yourself. And always find time for cooking. We'll see each other again very soon. Peace and love. Thank you.